We begin with a look at just some of the lightning seen throughout the Borderland tonight. This is video captured by our ABC-7 mountain camera looking south near Juarez. You can see just some of those scattered flashes that lit up the sky tonight.
Well, good evening and thank you for joining us for ABC-7 at 10 weekend. I'm Jason McNabb.
And I'm Brianna Perez. Good evening, everyone. Well, behind us is a time lapse of some of the weather changes that we saw all day in the Borderland.
And the roads also saw a lot of moisture this afternoon. And first, this is a look here at downtown. And then next up, we're going to show you a look at I-10 and Schuster near UTEP. And then all the way east near Clint. All of those saw heavy rain on the roads today.
And then perhaps the biggest surprise, this large dust cloud covered the west side of El Paso earlier this evening. The sky got dark for many here in the Borderland, but just briefly.
And now we're going to give you guys a live look at Tom Lee Upper Park in central El Paso, courtesy of photojournalist Jerry Nahara. As you can see there's still a little bit of lightning out in the distance. I think I saw a flash looking south into Juarez, but it's definitely looking a lot calmer than it was earlier in the day.
Let's go ahead and now get your first forecast with ABC-7 Storm Tracker Jalen Lewis.
Hey, we saw an array of things today, ladies and gentlemen. Like Jason and Brianna both said, hey, we saw the dust cloud, we saw the rain blow into the area, and as well as we're starting to see hazy conditions across the area as well. Doppler radar right now, we are starting to see things quiet down. We saw the severe thunderstorm warnings, we saw the dust, and we saw a couple of dust advisories as well between Las Cruces and El Paso, but things are starting to quiet down once again. We're watching a couple of showers. These are starting to diminish out as they go behind the Oregon Mountains here in White Sands. And then as we look to the south where we were watching this being the next potential round of showers and thunderstorms across our area, we're starting to see those starting to fizzle out as well. We are starting to lose that daytime heating, ladies and gentlemen. And actually, one thing that was interesting, after that last rain shower pulled through, we saw that clearing, and then we saw things starting to mix up a little bit. Well, three things we need there. We need instability, heat, and moisture, and we had that there, and this is why we saw the severe thunderstorm warnings across much of the area. Tomorrow, storm outlook. We are going to be staying out of the marginal. Marginal here is the darker green. Slight risk up there towards Roswell and up to the I-40 area for New Mexico, but coming up in my detailed forecast, I'm going to give you the rainfall totals across much of the Borderland, as well as we are going to go on and time out the rest of this moisture, and we're going to take a look at what your week is going to look like. Back to you guys.